Good morning. Let's see. Hey, Mom. Hey, Catherine. I'm going to double up scopes today because I have babies. And normally on Mondays we do the oil thing in the afternoon. But I know I'm not going to get to it today, so I'm just going to double up. Hi, Cynthia, Tanya, everybody. Oh, thanks. You never know with curly hair. Hi, Roseanne. Hi, Nina. Hi, Linda. You kind of take what you get unless you put a lot of effort into it. Yeah, it's going to be super basic. I just want to show you what I'm talking about when I mean what I mean about putting oils in waters and in water and mixing it with salt first, which you can do with any of the oils. Oh, which is good and bad. Oh, do you still get paid for your time, though? My name's Michelle Wolf. I was actually watching Mark Shaw with Tag Tribes yesterday, and he said we're going to have to start doing this intro stuff differently because, here's some good news. Periscope's coming out with an update that'll allow you to fast forward in the replay. Because that's super frustrating, right? When you get started on the replay, you get kicked off, or you get distracted, and then you have to start the whole thing over again. They're doing fine. They slept great. I didn't sleep last night, but they slept good. They slept all night. Ashlyn had a couple of... I know, right? I like replays better sometimes. Ashlyn cried a couple times. She still has that cough that's waking her up at night. Oh, I just have trouble sleeping away from home. So the babies were snoring like little logs, and I was like, doo-doo-doo, I can't fucking sleep. This is awesome. Yeah, so replays with fast forward, but what that means is we have to figure out how, for me as a business person, to do introductions a little bit differently. So I might have to get my website printed on a t-shirt or something, which is ridiculous. I don't know what I'll do. Anyway, if you don't know me already, or if you're watching the replay, my name's Michelle Wolf. You can find me at caddyshackdesigns.com. And across the top, a mug or something to keep the website, my contact information more present as people fast forward through the beginning, the chit-chat stuff we do, which I really enjoy. But if you're busy and you just want to get to what we talk about, you might want to skip the chitter-chatter. This is a list of what I do. Desire map workshops, coaching for people in transition. Healers and helpers seem to need the coaching most about taking care of themselves and how to figure out what they want amidst the sea of everybody else's needs. I like the mug idea too, and that'd be real easy for me to print my logo on a mug. That I could do that really quickly on Redbubble or something. Every day we talk about Course in Miracles, and we use it as a springboard for some coaching stuff too. I like that idea. That actually probably only cost me about $20 too, so. And then Mondays we do a Young Living Essential Oil scope, which today we're going to combine the two because I have little twins. I'm not normally down here on Mondays, so this is just a once in a while thing. So, oh yeah, that's a good idea too. Right, when he puts the mug on the top shelf, it can just stay there because I'll have backup. And I'll just hide my Caddyshack Designs mug somewhere where he can't put it on the top shelf. Okay, I'll do that. I can upload my design to Redbubble. Good idea, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Today, it's always a struggle, right, to balance my enjoyment of just talking with you guys with trying to remember that I am still trying to run a business too. Okay, I'll look at Redbubble and Zazzle and see who can print it up for the least expensive cost. So let me dig around. Maybe even Costco. Might be cheaper for me to ship it myself. So, you are the idea girl, Rosie. Thank you. I'm glad I brought it up because I was like, well, shit. I don't want a banner and I don't want to wear the same t-shirt every day. So anyway, Course in Miracles we read from every day. We're using the book Holy Shift by Robert Holden. We'll do this till the end of the year, and then we'll see if we want to keep going with this book or if we want to switch, and I'm fine either way. But if we're going to do Course in Miracles starting in January, we'd probably just start it with Lesson 1 and go in order. Because hopping around is sometimes interesting, but I feel like sometimes we're losing the way the Course in Miracles one section builds on the next section. We're kind of losing that. No big deal, but for January, be thinking about that. Is there a particular book you want to use instead? Or if you want to start at Lesson 1 on Course in Miracles and just go all the way through. We can do whatever. It's your show. Today's lesson 299. If you're following in the workbook, it's part 2. Workbook for students, part 2. Eternal holiness abides in me. My holiness is far beyond my own ability to understand or know, yet God my Father, who created it, acknowledges my holiness as His. Our will together understands it. So when we're aligned with the divine, we get it. We don't need words anymore. And our will together knows that this is so. So the prayer for the day is, Father, my holiness is not of me. It is not mine to be destroyed by sin. So no matter what mistakes you make, no matter how far off the mark you get or off your path you get, you can't destroy your holiness. It's your birthright. You can't damage it. You can't taint it. You can't lose the innocence of it or the power of it. You can't put a dent in it in any way because it's indestructible. It's love, right? You cannot harm it. You cannot lose it. It is not mine to suffer from attack. Illusions can obscure it, can hide it, but can't put out its radiance or dim its light. So we can hide ourselves. We can close our eyes to it. We can cover the sun with clouds through our thinking and our dysfunctional storytelling. We can obscure it, but we can't change it. It stands forever perfect and untouched, and in it are all things healed, for they remain as you created them. All things are healed because your awareness returns to the fact that you're perfect already. So, and I can know my holiness. We can know it, but we have to make the effort. We have to clear the clouds away from the sun in order to bask in that full light. For holiness itself created me, and I can know my source because it is your will that you be known. The divine wants us to know. The divine wants us to connect because we're extensions of it. So how much more full the experience if we are connected to that and working in harmony with it. We're just adding to the big picture. And we're leading the way then too for people who have let too many clouds cover their sun and they've forgotten that it's there. It's your will that you be known. It's the divine will. It's Spirit's will that we reconnect. That's why we have that craving and that achy restlessness that makes us go out and seek. It makes us look because it's built in. And the only thing that solves it permanently is frequent and daily, preferably multiple times a day, reconnecting to that sense of the divine in us and understanding that it's all okay. Everything's going to be okay. Even if it looks like total shit right now, we're going to be fine. Even if we never reconnected to Source in this entire lifetime, when we die, it'll be there. So we still can't lose. So there's no way you can fuck this up. You can't make a mistake. You can make your life more rich and more meaningful and more satisfying. But even if you never do it, even if you try and don't succeed, or even if you never try, even if you have people in your life who you can see are never going to get it, yeah, the lotus flower grows from the dirt and seeks the sun. It's its nature, and it's rooted in the muck, and it's beautiful, but it takes the whole thing. It takes the muck and the water and the sunlight and the process So the process of a lotus flower reaching for the sun is that in between that we've talked about a few times where it's kind of yucky. You know you're heading somewhere, but you don't really know where it's going to be, and you don't know what it's going to look like. A lotus flower being born doesn't know what the sun looks like. It's just driven to seek it, to live. We're driven to reconnect to God, to live the life we're meant to live the life we're born to live. It's our birthright to live. You don't have to earn it. You just have to remember it. And in the in-between times when you're like, I don't know what is going on. I don't know where I'm going. I can see all this stuff. I'm leaving all this stuff, whatever the stuff is, behind, but I'm not where I'm going yet. It's that, you know, when you were a kid and learning the monkey bars, eventually you learn to let go of one bar and swing toward the other. For an instant in time, you were suspended in space. And until you mastered that, you probably fell a lot. As a little kid, I've watched little kids do it, and I remember doing it myself, mastering that ability, to let go. I almost knocked this water over on my laptop. To let go of one of the monkey bars in order to catch the next one faster. Because if you're still hanging on to the monkey bar behind you and you've caught the one in front of you, you're just, as a kid, you're kind of stuck. You don't really have the muscle strength, well, not all kids do, to go ahead and let go and then swing your whole body from a dead stop. It's a lot easier to learn to let go of this one right before you catch that one. And that in-between is uncomfortable. Oh, we made it all this time before she figured out I was doing something over here. So the in-between. Good morning, Rhonda. We're just talking about that natural inborn craving to reconnect to the divine. So, well, hello. I'll show you her peeping over the edge here. Are you saying hi? Say hi. That's Ashlyn. Yep, don't reach for that because that will burn you. Okay. So that's pretty short. Hopefully you can, if you need to, you can watch it on the replay. And so I guess what I'm saying is, if you're in the in-between, just follow that craving. Oh, she says hi to everything now. Say, hi, Kim. Say yes to the craving and let it lead you back to your connection with the divine, whatever you have to do. Getting out in nature helps. Finding someone to love, that you love, to think about helps you reconnect to God. Anything you can do to reconnect to Source satisfies that restlessness and satisfies that craving and brings you back some relief of knowing that everything's going to be fine, and it gives you a break from your constant storytelling, which we struggle with that. So, hey buddy, we're going to switch gears. You see this little face? I'm going to switch gears on you real quick since we're double duty scoping today. Hey, Punky. You want this spoon? You want this spoon, little punk? You want a spoon? Here you go. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. So, when we talk about oils on Mondays, yeah, she is. She's like, what's going on? What you doing, Gigi? Here's a spoon for you. I can't hold you while I'm doing this because I'll get oil on you and that would be bad. When we talk about oils, we talk about ingesting them. She is totally a musician. She will dance and... I don't want it. It's for you. Here you go. Ouch. I'm going to get a cramp. Let's see. Here, I'm going to throw all these over there and you go find them. Here, look. There, go get them. Tricking children. Oh, this is their favorite. Okay, so every week when we talk about oils, I mention that you can ingest a lot of them. Yeah, it's cheap and easy. I don't ingest a lot of them, but I do ingest peppermint, and yeah, if you throw stuff, they'll chase it and buys you at least 5 minutes. So when you put oil in water, like in your drinking water, use a glass container oils over time can eat into your plastic and discolor your plastic and stuff. So use a glass container and then use some like Himalayan sea salt or sea salt. You can use table salt if you want. I don't like it because table salt tastes harsh to me. You can use Celtic sea salt, that stuff. But you just really want to put it in salt first. Otherwise, that oil floats on top of your water and you're going to get a big giant mouthful and it tastes disgusting. So if you put it in salt first, it disperses through the water. Same when you're taking a bath. So I wanted to show you like exactly how much I'm talking about because it's just a little. So I have just like a teeny pinch of that salt. And I'm just going to drop it in this spoon. I think I've done this before, but not all of you were following me at the time, so I apologize if it's a repeat. So you see how teeny bit that is? It's really just a pinch. If you measured it, yeah, and you get the plastic chemicals in your water. So just use glass. Oh, awesome. So yeah, you can use this with any of the oils because, Linda, I think you use doTERRA, right? So you can do it with doTERRA oils too. But I wouldn't do it with any other brand. Those two, I think, are in such competition with each other that they probably keep each other pretty honest. So don't do this with any, like, don't buy those oils off Amazon. The oils you get at the health food store are questionable sometimes. If you're going to take an oil internally, make sure that you really understand what you're taking. Oh yeah, you can do a dab of honey if you're taking it internally. So I generally put it in my water for a specific reason. So I'm using peppermint today, which we've talked about as a go-to oil. So I'm a little tired. Peppermint will wake me up. So I'm going to inhale it and I'm going to put some in my water. But seriously, 1 drop of peppermint. Do I need to turn that toy off? Is it super loud on your end? Okay, good. We're just going to roll with it. Okay. This is about 20 ounces of water. Okay, good. 20 ounces in a glass jar. And these glass jars are pricey, but they last forever. Okay, good. It has a rubber thing on the outside. I think it's Life Factory. And they're not exactly cheap, but I have literally dropped this glass jar on concrete and it bounced. It didn't break. So since I use oils in my water several times a week, it was worth it. I think so too. I think you're right. Like we're all, yeah, we either have kids or work with kids or have had kids or whatever. So you just learn to tune it out, right? If there was, yeah. Okay, so peppermint. This stuff is strong, strong, strong. I can't stress to you enough how strong it is. You don't really want more than 1 drop in your water. So that's probably, if we measured it, maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. So it's not enough that it's going to make you, like, if you drink too much salt water, you'll throw up or whatever. This is a minuscule amount. And we're going to put 1 drop, hopefully. I will suck it up and drink 2 drops, but I really don't recommend starting with that. Okay, 1. Whew. Sometimes it comes out really fast and you're like, damn it, now I've got too much. And then just kind of stir it around with your finger. And you can see, like, it absorbs it really quick. And so now I can, like, hold the spoon. In the water, it does taste good. Like that? No. It doesn't taste like peppermint candy, but it tastes like if you've ever crushed fresh peppermint leaves and put them in tea or put them in your water. If it's 2 drops, I stir it into a bigger container of water or I just drink it strong. I like to add ice to it. Tastes like grass water. Yeah, it's not like sweet. Peppermint oil is strong, like the plant itself, because there's nothing but the plant in it. Oh yeah, Tanya used it for her son's nausea. So it tastes clean and fresh and sharp. If you get too much, it tastes clean and fresh and really good. If you get just like 1 drop, more than a drop, and either add more water or just be prepared for a really strong taste. I see you eyeballing that remote. Yep. Thank you. She's all, dang it. Gigi caught me. So it's absorbed into the salt. So now I can actually turn the spoon sideways and it won't fall off. Now that it's absorbed in the salt, then you just stir it into the water and it'll disperse throughout and it won't give you that oily, little islands of grossness on your water, because you don't want that. That's terrible. When I first started putting it in water, I would stir it up, but within minutes it's bubbled on the top. And I've had a few hits of the straight peppermint oil and it's revolting. The other thing I do this with is the grapefruit oil and the lemon. And I have tried orange. I didn't really like it. If you guys follow me on Instagram, there's 2 video clips of these guys. One, how to make a mess by the A-Team. So we call them the A-Team because their names both start with the letter A. And the second is how to throw a fit. Oh, boo, 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 boo. Ain't no mamas around here. Oh, she just has to wave. It's so funny. She doesn't even know. Like, she must be waving at the hearts or us, because she only sees us. She doesn't know that there's actual people on the other end. So that's what I mean when I say mix it with salt and then add it to your water. Just a pinch of Himalayan sea salt or pink salt. She does. She totally... They know that you know that you're cute. What do you think? Oh, that's cute. Finger in the nose. That's awesome. Oh, here, you want this spoon? Oh, here, let's wipe it off first, in case there's any. You definitely don't want babies and peppermint to mix. I do have some capsules. You quit. I don't take oils internally very often. When I was in some seriously bad pain, I took a Copaiba capsule. So you guys can look at that. You guys can get vegetable capsules at the health food store, and you can put 1 drop of peppermint in it or whatever. Okay, Linda. I put 2 drops of Copaiba with olive oil. Yay and aw. Glad that you're making money, but sad that you can't stay the whole time. Have a nice day too. We love you. So, teeny pinch of salt. Let the oil absorb in it. Then mix it in about 20 ounces or so of water. And then same thing with the bath. Mix your oils with some Epsom salt. Then you get the nice Epsom salt stuff, and your oil doesn't float on top of the water. It disperses. She's wiping the spoon now. That's so cute. We're at the mimicking stage. Okay. So if you're in the in-between, bye if you're saying bye to us, Cynthia. I lost track of the comments, so you might be saying bye to Linda. It's early for my West Coast Canadian peeps. Any questions about that? Little pinch of salt. Epsom salt for the... Here, let me turn this so you can see. Look, it's your hearts, pumpkin. She's trying to wave like this now instead of just like this. You need some samples. DM me your address, Roseanne. Send me your address on direct message on Twitter. Are you on Twitter? Send me your address. I'll send you some. Yep. Oh. Oh. You can take most of them. I personally have to wonder. It just doesn't feel right for me, I guess I could say. These oils are strong, and the citrus oils and peppermint oil, that stuff I take internally. I've taken Copaiba internally. I consider it a mild oil, and it did work as a anti-inflammatory. It works similar to an Advil. My stomach is a little sensitive anyway. Yeah, if you can get it without ingesting them, I feel like I can't see what it's doing to my stomach. I know if I put thieves on my skin, it's not good. So I worry about putting it inside of my stomach. I haven't ever done it. And I know a lot of people do ingest the oils and they don't have a problem with it. I just feel some hesitation, so I just honor that. But it's kind of a real personal decision, I think, because a lot of people do ingest them and they do just fine. I just don't. Now, when I was really sick for 4 days, I did ingest a capsule of an Oregon blend. Yeah, know your own body. Check with your own intuition. You don't want that, sweetheart. Nope, that will sting you. You can have this Xbox controller. Yay! Use your own intuition. If your stomach's sensitive already, I don't know if I would. Mine's sensitive already. Generally, I put them in the water because I like the taste. I like the pickup it gives me. I like the lemon and the grapefruit and all that. But like Catherine said, if I can get the benefit from just smelling it or putting it on my wrists or whatever, then I just go with that. Also, I mean, the pure aromatherapists only smell it, and you do get benefit from just smelling it. What's up? She's like, I've had enough of not being the center of attention. Oh, for real. Look. People are seeing you throw your fit. She's like, I don't care. I use ginger and sweetener and vinegar and water like it. Tanya, I carry it in my purse. And I will just take a few whiffs. Cardamom is gentle on the stomach. I'll take a few whiffs several times a day. So if I'm wanting to pick up from peppermint, if I'm getting sleepy while I'm driving, I'll open it and just inhale deeply a couple of times. Yes. Yeah, I think so. Whoops. We have a stop broadcast sign up there. Look what you did. You almost disconnected us. You know. Oh, my. Oh, God. Hold on. Here. You got to find something over here, kid. Be right back. Whee! Here. There you go. There you go. Try and pull on that. Whee! Oh, I think she's had enough of her mom being gone. Oh, now she's crying. Her mom's been gone. The mom she's closely bonded to she's coming back tonight, but Ashley misses her a lot. Well, my goodness. Well, oh. Yeah, she's saying mama a lot today. Mama. She's not here yet. She's going to be here when you wake up in the morning, though. Little Pumpkin. So, yeah. Digest with coconut on the belly helps everyone belly. Yeah. I have a couple of friends who take Digest internally. She's changing a lot. But I don't. I think most people just rub it on their stomach. Oh, it's so fun, Rhonda. It's the funnest thing ever. It really is. My only complaint is the drive to get down here. But being here with them, even when they're just being so naughty, it's so priceless. Every week when I come, their faces are a little bit different. They're 18 months old. In 2 days, they'll be 18 months old. Digest on a bite of food. Digest, guys, is a Young Living product that has several things in it for your stomach. Oh, that's what I was telling you. I took an oregano basil blend in a capsule once a day for 2 days when I had a stomach virus, and it helped within a few hours. I felt better, and I feel like I got over it faster, but oh, she never does that. She misses that Morgan. The Morgan mom is the one she's bonded to the most. But she's done well. We use Gentle Baby with them. We can talk about Gentle Baby next week. That's a nice blend. And lavender, if your kid's not allergic to it. For babies. Whiny babies. You whiny baby. Oh, you whiny baby. She's like, no, I'm not sleepy. Is it nap time? Nap time for 18? It's so quiet over there. One of them may have fallen asleep already. So anyway, thank you for letting me talk to you with noisy toddlers in the background and putting on your mom ears. About ready for a haircut? So, you're welcome. You're welcome. If you need samples, send me your address. Rhonda, have you got? I do too, Tanya, and she rarely does. Avery's the snuggler. Ashlyn's a snuggler with Morgan, but I can count on one hand the number of times that she's put her head on my chest, and she just doesn't do that. Yeah, I just need your address. They're just little flat samples, so it's easy enough to just stick in a card. Oh, you guys, my heart is melting. She never does this. Oh, that was too long. 10 seconds. Are you being funny now? Boop. Will you smile? Will you smile? Silly. You have to work really hard for a smile. It does feel so good. So, okay, I'm going to let you guys go. Have a wonderful day, peoples. And if you're in the in-between, yeah, if she lays there too long, she's going to fall asleep. Just understand that it's all right and it won't last forever. You will reach the sun. If you're that lotus that's reaching for the sun, you will get there. You too. Say bye. Say bye-bye. She can say bye-bye now. We'll see if she does. Can you say bye-bye, Ashlyn? Ashlyn. 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 Look. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, just the hand. Okay. See you later. Have a great day. Let's see if we can make this work. I think you almost made that work earlier. Well, much love to you guys. Nope, didn't work. Okay, now